So we want to evaluate these trig functions to these different angle measures. All right. Here we want to find the sine of negative 180. Of course, if this is our starting, we know it's going to be negative 180 degrees. It's going to finish right here. Think about that point, that corresponding point on our unit circle with a radius of 1. That point would be negative 1, 0. Sine of this, sine is going to be the y values if we're thinking about that radius of 1. If we're thinking about the points on the unit circle, sine is simply going to be y. The y coordinate is 0. Moving on to tangent, 3 pi over 2. Well, positive 3 pi over 2. Well, that's 1 pi over 2, 2 pi over 2, 3 pi over 2. There's going to be our terminal sine. And so right there, if we think about the point, the corresponding point on our unit circle, the radius of 1, that point is 0, negative 1. We want to find tangent. Tangent is sine over cosine, y over x, negative 1 over 0. This is undefined. Finally, secant of 4 pi. Draw our coordinate plane. Think about 4 pi. Well, I know that 2 pi is the entire circle. That's 2 pi, entire circle. But we want 4 pi. So it's 2 pi and another 2 pi. The starting point is the finishing point. What is that point? Think about your unit circle. That point is 1, 0. Secant is the reciprocal of cosine. Our cosine right there, our x-coordinate is 1. Reciprocal would be 1 over that value, and 1 over 1 gives us 1. We're already evaluating some trig functions. That's great.